it's The Rich Life. I'm your host Michaela, and today we're talking about Conan Gray, so let's jump into it. Conan Lee Gray was born on December 5th, 1998 in Lemon Grove, California to father of mostly Irish ancestry and a Japanese mother. As an infant, his family moved to Hiroshima, Japan, due to his grandfather requiring medical care. After living there for 2 years, the family moved back to California. Gray used to speak Japanese fluently, but has since lost his proficiency. He created his official YouTube channel in 2013 and began creating videos at age 15. His early videos included topics such as baking and mainly focused around his everyday life. Gray's vlog content centered heavily around his life in small-town Texas. He is often hailed for his appreciation of Americana-related nostalgia. Gray has recorded music, showed his art, and created other videos for his vlog with more than 25 million views. In February 2019, Gray re-released the single The Other Side after originally publishing it on YouTube in 2016 on the eve of the first day of his senior year at high school. Between March and October 2019, Gray released a series of singles off his debut album Kid Crow, namely Checkmate, Comfort Crowd, and Maniac, and an independent single The King. In October 2019, Gray embarked on a second headlining tour of North America with support from acclaimed New Zealand musician Benny, as well as American recording artist Yumi. As of October 2019, Gray's catalog had gained over 250 million streams across all platforms collectively. Gray was awarded the 2019 Shorty Award for Best YouTube Musician and was nominated for Breakthrough Artist at the 2019 Streamy Awards. Conan Gray self-released his debut single Idletown in March 2017. The song gained over 14 million streams on Spotify and 12 million views on YouTube. Gray self-released his second album Grow on September 1st, 2017, with the music video following the next day. In October 2018, Gray released the single Generation Y on Republic Records, which was described as a rallying call to millennials. In November 2018, Gray released a 5-track EP, Sunset Season, which includes the songs Idletown, Generation Y, Crush Culture, Greek God, and Lookalike. The EP peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Heatseekers album chart at number 116 on the Billboard 200. Gray embarked on the North American tour in support of the EP with Girl in Red. Gray eventually settled down in Georgetown, Texas as a preteen, where he remained for the rest of his teenage years. Gray's life in Central Texas inspired much from his art and music. He was then accepted to UCLA and moved to Los Angeles, California in September 2017. Gray acknowledged Lorde as one of his primary influences and has explained that in his EP Sunset Season was majorly inspired by the small-town nostalgia of her debut album Pure Heroine. He has also cited that The Chicks and Adele are some of his musical influences, as well as expressing a mutual admiration for BTS and Billie Eilish. Talking about Eilish's rapid rise to fame, Gray told ET, "Billie and I have been friends since like literally forever, since she was like 15 and I was like 17. We were really young. Watching her have to figure out all these little things along the way has been really helpful for me." Gray has also identified Lana Del Rey as one of his stronger pop influences, and he has covered a few of her songs. Gray made his first late-night television debut when he formed on The Late Night with Seth Meyers in February 2019 before performing several shows as an opening act for Panic at the Disco during their Pray for the Wicked tour. He played concert festivals such as The Great Escape in addition to touring nationally. Through the second week of 2020, Gray shared daily hints about the title of his debut album on Twitter. On January 9, 2020, he revealed the title Kid Crow and wrote, "I say more on this album than I've ever said in my life, and I can't wait to tell you all of my secrets. Love y'all." Gray released The Story on the same day of the album's announcement, as well as Wish You Were Sober as a surprise release 2 days before the album's release. During early 2020, Gray's single Maniac became successful on international mainstream pop radio, specifically in Australia where it was certified platinum. The song was also certified platinum in Canada and gold in the US, making it the first certified song in all 3 countries. It became his first Billboard charting single when it reached number 25 on the Bubbling Under Hot 100 chart, as well as the top 100 charts of Australia, Ireland, and South Korea. Gray released his debut full-length studio album Kid Crow on March 20, 2020, which debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200 as well as number 1 on the US Pop Albums chart and number 2 on the Top Album Sales chart with over 37,000 pure sales. In the US, it was the biggest new artist debut of 2020 as of March, and it was the top pop solo debut album in over 2 years since Camila Cabello's 2018 self-titled album. The album was praised by publications such as Paper, Billboard, NPR, Teen Vogue, and Paste. Gray was scheduled to perform The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on March 16th as well as Coachella in mid-April 2020. However, both performances were cancelled due to the pandemic. In mid-2020, both Forbes and Billboard listed Gray as a front-runner in their predictions for the Best New Artist nominees at the 2021 Grammy Awards. Following the commercial success of Kid Crow, Apple Music named Gray as an Up Next artist and released an exclusive mini documentary about him in April 2020. In August 2020, the song Heather became popular on the social media platform TikTok, consequently becoming Kid Crow's 6th and final single. It made Gray his first entry on the Billboard Hot 100 in his career, and further charted in the top 40 of countries such as the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, and Ireland. It became his most commercially successful single since Maniac, which achieved international mainstream hit radio success earlier that year. Gray performed Heather on both The Late Night Show with James Corden and The Today Show in October of 2020. He released the single Fake with the American singer Love in October 2020. Between May 2021 and January 2022, Gray released the singles Astronomy, People Watching, and Jigsaw. On April 11th of this year, Gray announced that his second album Super 8 would be released on June 24th of this year. On April 15th, 2022, he released the song Memories, and on May 19th, he released the fifth single off the album, Yours, and revealed the track list. The album is 12 tracks and a total of 40 minutes long, and it was released on June 24th, 2022. Alongside the album, the video for the single Disaster was also released. As of right now, Conan has been coming under fire after singing the national anthem at the MLB's Home Run Derby at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles on July 18th this year. People have been bashing him for offering up an off-pitch, off-key effort that had many scrambling to press the mute button on the remote controls. Someone jokingly called for a congressional committee that looks into who chose the singer for the national anthem at the Home Run Derby. While one person tweeted, "There are so many great singers in this country, it's nearly impossible to have that bad of a national anthem." Within seconds of the 23-year-old stepping out onto the field to perform, Twitter is being flooded with backlash over his rendition. His album Super 8 contained one song called Family Line, which was the most popular song of that album, with people all over TikTok posting videos using the song and connecting with the song because they feel like they could relate to it. The lyrics are just meaningful and hit close to home for a lot of people. However, when it came to his national anthem performance, critics were very quick to blast Gray in a series of scathing online reviews, with many comparing Gray's rendition to other car crash versions of the Star-Spangled Banner, including Fergie Black Eyed Peas fame's awful performance at the 2018 NBA All-Star Game, which was so bad that basketball superstar Steph Curry burst out laughing. "Bro, I think Conan Gray is tone deaf. That national anthem was as bad as Fergie's," someone had tweeted. However, Gray's fans leapt to his defense on social media, pointing out the tune wasn't even a style of singing, claiming the performance was a setup to make him look bad, and repeating their belief that he can in fact sing. Now, before I did any research on what happened with the situation, I first listened to him singing it, and I 100% agree with what one fan said. It's not his pitch or style. I mean, I'm a really big fan of his, and I have heard his singing, and he has a great voice, but the national anthem just really isn't his pitch. So I don't think people should be bashing him this hard. You guys are all entitled to your own opinion, that's just mine, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. He's actually a great performer slash singer, one person wrote on YouTube. I don't know what happened here, but seeing people bash him sucks. Another said, "Go listen to his album or literally any other live performance before you try and tell me this man can't sing." He has yet to address the backlash over his performance. However, he took to Instagram on Tuesday to share several images of himself enjoying the baseball game. One image shows the singer wearing a bedazzled Dodger shirt, which has the same name of his latest album Super 8 on the back, while holding a bag of Cracker Jacks, while another sees him posing with his back up against a giant baseball. Now on to more fun stuff. Conan's net worth is $5 million, and coincidentally his best friend Oliva Rodrigo also has a net worth of $5 million. We also cannot deny that Conan is just hilarious and an amazing singer, of course. Now, I know you're probably waiting for me to spill the tea on his dating life, but unfortunately there's no tea to spill. Conan has never dated anyone, which he stated in an interview. However, some of his songs are about being in love with someone, so as he's never dated anyone, yes, he has in fact been in love. And that's everything on Conan Gray. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.